All right, good morning and welcome to ABS Sports Flash. Of course, I'm still the presenter on duty. Mark Anthony standing in for Sacramento, MC Sacramento, Daniel Ekweme, who is unavoidably absent in today's segment. Of course, he will be with you in the next segment. And from the headlines we have for you on today's Sports Flash, the first sideline, Anambra midfield, I'm talking about the former Nigerian under-20 Flying Eagles player, Daniel Dagger, is aging closer to a move to Europe, and that's whether he is going to perform creditably when it comes to making his next move, and that's what is expected in football. Anokata Anoaria, Shooting Stars technical advisor Wenga Ogumbote has expressed his readiness for tougher challenges in the second round of 2024-2025 MPFL season. And from that, we take you over to Nigerians playing abroad. Of course, right now, the striker, Super Eagles striker, Victor Osimhen is unhappy. He's unhappy with, the latest linked transfer that he was included in recently, that he's trying to make a move away from his club right now to Manchester United. But that was refuted in the recent report that we got. Of course, Milan set to hold talks over loan deal for Rashford. That's Manchester United, if I'm to tell you, because right now Manchester United have been wobbling and stumbling over what I could not even define. But in this segment of the program, I think we have to throw more lights based on this. Away from that, let's go into the football news proper. Of course, with me today, I'm talking about beginning with Shooting Stars technical advisor Wenga Ogumbote. He expressed his team's readiness for tougher challenges in the second round of the 2020-24-2025 MPFL season. And of course, in a chat after resuming from a short break, the tactician said the Oluyole Warriors would have no stone unturned to have a positive campaign when the league resumes. I think we do not need anybody to tell us that it is going to be a very tough second round, even though the first round was equally challenging. Believe you me, our position in the first round will surely attract a lot of challenges, but we have been able to tell our players, and I'm sure they are aware of that too. Everything we need to do is to be on our toes to make sure that we give in our best to ensure that we represent the team and the state very well. And he stated that, of course, former Sunshine Stars and Remo Stars sweat merchants. He made mention of everything they have been putting towards making this football season successful. But I tell you that, Shooting Stars are looking at their performance, especially last season. They performed very well, but not that quite impressive. And the technical advisor Wenga, of course, has given us assurance that the team is coming back lively, especially in this 2024-2025 MPNF season. Away from that, let me take you to another segment of the program. I mean, the Nigerians are playing Kogai, because right now the window transfer has opened. Every club is trying to make a kind of changing the atmosphere for them to keep up and upgrade their games. So from this, I have to tell you exactly what NFF has been doing so far. But that will be after the news from the Dagger, the man who has been playing for Super Eagles. And of course, he performed creditably when it comes to the MPFL side. I'm talking about the Anambra midfielder, and likewise former Nigerian under-20 Flying Eagles player Daniel Dagger is edging closer to a move to Europe as he targets a potential move with an undisclosed club in Norway. The talented midfielder was notably absent as Anambra, nicknamed the People's Elephant, kept their CAF Confederation Cup knockout qualification hopes alive with a resounding 4-1 victory against Mozambique's Black Bulls, and that was on Sunday, played in New York. If you really watched that match, it was interesting somehow, but I believe that Enyimba is now, of course, they have been performing incredibly last, becoming the recent champions in the table. Enyimba is coming back fully into the game. So Tokumochi is giving what is being expected, and we have to expect that much from Enyimba, who will, of course, keep on running their games, especially when it comes to this season's football. Yes, Danga did not play, and someone else took the opportunity. That's why we are a team. The former Rivers United manager said the coach, of course, disclosed his plans to strengthen the squad during the upcoming transfer window. Aside from the attack, we also need to bolster the defense, and the center back is a priority. I'm satisfied with the goalkeepers, but we will need about 3 midfielders. Iguma added, the coach of the club. So let me take you away from this when I'm talking about moving to another team. I'm talking about the Napoli, former Napoli player Victor Osimhen. Napoli are infuriated with Victor Osimhen's decision to snub a move to Manchester United, who he was linked recently by the club. Of course, Manchester United, I can't even explain what is exactly happening right now in the club, but I believe that they are going to come back. As far as looking at the match they played recently with Liverpool, 2-2 draw, they gave everything. Even somebody like Maguire was seen playing at the front. So just know that Manchester United, they are trying to make another move for somebody that can help them to secure that win. Because, you know, since they have, Amorim has taken over, it was like they have been losing so many games so far. But I know that exactly what the club management is looking for right now is how they can turn the table to be on their side. And it means signing the skipper, the Super Eagles forward, Victor Osimhen. But Napoli, they were very angry why the skipper turned that link to Manchester United down. Of course, I know Napoli, former Napoli striker, Victor Osimhen knows exactly what is good for him. So let him take that decision. And United are reportedly keen on signing the Nigerian international this month, following their difficult start to this season. Like I said earlier, a break-up clause was inserted in his contract, and when he joined the Yellow and Reds on loan last September. The forward, according to the publication, has informed Napoli director Giovanni Manna that he wanted to remain with Galatasaray until the end of the season. According to Simeon, he knows that exactly he has come to stay in Galatasaray, and according to him, he said that he wants to win so many titles with the club. So kudos to him, because I know that the skipper still has what it takes to prove his mettle. When it comes to clinical finishing, mark it good for Osimhen. He knows exactly what to do. The 26-year-old, of course, his decision was the thing the vice President Aurelio De Laurentiis, and I don't have to say much about him. He knows exactly what he's going to do in order to turn the table the way it's supposed to be. Away from that, Serie A giants, AC Milan are discussing a potential loan move for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford. Right now, Rashford has struggled to be part of the Ruben Amorim's project and could look to revive his career in Italy. He has not been featured for United since December 12, and with his only involvement being an unused substitute appearance in the clash against Newcastle, everything points toward the 27-year-old forward leaving the Red Devils in January transfer, because the window has been opened, and according to Manchester United, right now they are trying to reshape everything, so they need to offload some players, not specifically that they are weak, but they think their services are no longer needed. And that's the same thing we are saying about Rashford. He needs to leave Manchester United and find his playing ground. Christian Pulisic is the club's current top goal scorer with 5 goals this season, but he has just recovered from a muscle tear. That's another thing from the club. So talking about the way forward for Rashford, I don't know exactly if you are a Man United fan out there. I don't know exactly what decision or what you are suggesting for Rashford. But knowing fully well that Rashford, of course, has been, he has not been on his form recently. Looking at the formation of Manchester United right now, the skipper is no longer needed. So the best thing for him to do now is just to make a bow from Manchester United. That's all I have to tell Rashford right now. And away from that, of course, there are rivals. I'm talking about Manchester City winger. Sabinho has described the club as the best team in the world. The Brazilian international who joined Man City in the summer has enjoyed a decent start to life as a Sky Blue after taking a bit of time to find his feet. Speaking with the club's website, Sabinho stated that he's delighted to be playing the best club. It is complicated because I was watching from the outside and I was playing and watching the game. I think it is good to play for Manchester City, but because they are the best team in the world, every 2 or 3 days you get an opportunity to go again. You can't relax. You can't think about losses or bad results. You get the opportunity to go again and gain confidence. That's what we have been able to do over the last couple of games. I'm very proud. I'm a hardworking guy. I don't only see the good comments. I also see bad comments, which helps both sides. I try to improve a lot, especially in training and Pep's team and his teammates. I was very confident when I had the chance, and I was happy to score my first goal versus Leicester City. Of course, if you see exactly what's happened in the match between Manchester City and, of course, Watford, you give a lifting. We like call it kudos to the skipper, Sabinho, because being the only person that Manchester United were able to open the door for when it comes to the transfer, he has been performing his duty creditably, and right now he has expressed his innermost contemplation, if I'm to put it that way, that he's happy with the club. And believe you me that Manchester United, as far as being in that position that they are right now currently, Pep Guardiola is not the kind of person that is going to admit defeat. So they are still coming back to the top of the team. But the question is, are they able to make it up to that top 4 of your Premier League? That's another question people must be asking right now. But believe you me, let's just leave it for Pep Guardiola. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do in order to bring the club back to his scintillating form. And right now, away from that, let's go over to Barcelona. I'm talking about the Barcelona midfielder, Pedri. He disclosed that facing Atletico Bilbao in tomorrow's Spanish Super Cup semi-finals clash in Jeddah will be a tough battle. The Super Cup is a very nice title. It is played in the middle of the season, and when it comes to giving confidence to the team, it is very good. It is key to face the following matches. According to the skipper, he knows exactly what he has been doing in Barcelona. I mean, the people, Barcelona, as far as the club is concerned, he has been looking a way to, to keep on proving their point, being on top of the table right now. But with the way things are going right now, they still have other difficult matches to play. But Pedri, the midfielder, has admitted that that particular match with Atletico Bilbao is not something that you can just easily get in and play with them. And Pedri also has fond memories with the final he played in the 2023 when the Catalans beat Real Madrid. It was a kind of a clash of titans during the match. He added, I remember it very well because I scored. I remember the great game Gavi played. It was a kind of tremendous. Away from that, Premier League match was playing yesterday, and that was between Nottingham Forest and Wolves. Of course, the man who is unstoppable in Nottingham Forest, Wood, doubled the visitors' lead before Awuniyi added the third goal, and that was in the 94th minute. The win was Forest remain, and the win means Forest remain in third place and are tied on 40 points with second place Arsenal in the league table. Also, right now they have 6 points adrift of league leaders Liverpool, who have a game in hand to play. Up next for Nottingham Forest is a home game against Luton Town, and that was in the FA Cup before returning to league action with a home fixture with Liverpool. That's, watching the match yesterday, Awoniyi, when he stepped up the game after the goal from Gibbs White and from Wood before Awoniyi, you can tell me, you say exactly what you felt, because the skipper, when he immediately entered the field, he showed that the man is nothing than a goal machine, because his posture, his clinical finishing, and all of that shows that Awoniyi is doing his task in Nottingham Forest. And we have the news about Manchester United and the second parting ways with their manager right now. I'm talking about Julian Lopetegui. After a poor run of results in the Premier League, under his leadership, the team currently stands 14th in the 14th position in the Premier League, a position that is evidently fell short of the club's aspirations. With just 6 wins from the 20 league games, the 4-1 defeat to Manchester City put the nail in the coffin for the Spanish head coach, who will now be searching for a new job this January. And the ex-Chelsea boss, Graham Potter, is in talks to replace Lopetegui and is the front runner to be named as his replacement. Potter has been out of work since he left the Blues in April 2023, following a successful stint at Brighton. And that, believe you me, I don't know exactly what, but it's not good for Lopetegui to be out of a job right now, especially in the beginning of this year. But looking at the position of the West Ham, I think they need to change that table. If I am to tell you exactly my mind, I'm just speaking my mind. So whatever it takes, let them try to do something about it. And away from that, Milan staged dramatic comeback win against Inter Milan in Super Cup final, and that was yesterday. AC Milan staged a dramatic 3-2 comeback win against city rivals Inter Milan in the final of the Italian Super Cup final in Saudi Arabia. And Tammy Abraham netted in stoppage time to complete the comeback, and in new head coach Sergio Conceição and his first silverware at the club. Of course, some people like Super Eagles winger Samuel Chukwueze was not in action for Milan due to injury. That's exactly what you have to take from that. And of course, Chelsea Wesley Fofana sent something very interesting. According to a statement, a rejected manager Enzo Maresca's claims that his injury will keep him out of the season. We can recall that the man had this kind of ACL rupture, and that was in July 2023 as well. Fofana has taken to Instagram to refute his manager's words, stating that it is not true. The 24-year-old wrote in an apparent message to a fan account, "I'm not out for the rest of the season. I don't know why Maresca said that I will be back 4 to 6 weeks." And looking at Chelsea topping up the table, being in the fourth of the table, right now they are looking for people that can help to change that goal drought they have been experiencing since all this while. Because I know that Enzo Maresca is up on his move to sign people that can help to change the position of the club. And of course, this is where we call it a day on today's segment of the program, Sports Flash on ABS TV. Join us next Tuesday for another special edition. Of course, I'm still Mark Anthony with you, just saying goodbye for now.